From WBON TV News.
August is hot, and so are the savings at Appalachian Wireless, where all smartphones are 50% off. Even the 64, 128, and 256 gig models. 2-year agreement required. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless and East Kentucky Network Company.
We're here at the Hummel Planetarium, and you can probably guess why. The solar eclipse is happening August 21st. We spoke to Planetarium educator Ida Bermudez about this event, as well as what events will be going on the day of, where they'll be giving out the free solar glasses that everybody wants.
So August 21st, we're going to have the solar eclipse. Some of the countries going to see it at a full eclipse, and some of the countries going to see partial eclipse. Western part of Kentucky, Hopkinsville is the famous part. So they're going to go and see a full solar eclipse, and then here in Richmond, we're going to see a partial solar eclipse. So what that means is that the moon is going to go and cover the sun. For the full solar eclipse, the whole sun is kind of being covered by the moon. And then for the partial eclipse, part of the sun is being covered by the moon, so not the full sun. Even though the sun is so big, the moon is much closer to us than the sun. So from our point of view, the moon and the sun kind of look the same size, even though the sun is much bigger, the moon is closer to us. So the moon can kind of go over the sun and kind of hide the sun. In Richmond, we're having about 95% partial eclipse, so it's a big percentage. We're not on the totality line, so it's not 100%, but we're very close. The last time that we had an eclipse in the country was about 30-ish something years ago, but the one that was famous was in 1918, when that was the one that went and covered from Washington State all the way to Florida. So that one's kind of had the same trajectory that this one had. The one that this one is so famous is because most of the country, all the country is going to go and see some type of eclipse. So we're going to be lucky to have that. The next time it's going to go and happen is 2024. Eclipses happen about every 18 months, but it's hard to see an eclipse. So even though it happens every 18 months, most of them happen like in the ocean, or the big part of it happens in an ocean. So a couple of places will be able to see it, but that's when this one is so special, is because the whole country is going to see this one. And then 2024 will be the next one. People have been calling us, trying to see where events are going to be, if we're going to have one a viewing party for the 21st, if we have solar glasses, what's the safest way to do it. So yes, we're giving all those events. We're partnering up with the Richmond Library and having events with them. We're partnering up with the physics department and having events with them. And then August 21st, we'll be on campus seeing the eclipse with the physics department and handing out some solar glasses courtesy of them. It's kind of exciting to be able to have those students come on over and see the eclipse and kind of talk to the students and have them all view this wonderful experience. So that's the big question: how do I look at the solar eclipse and not hurt my eyes? You always have to go and wear your solar glasses. That is going to be important. The only time you can take off your solar glasses is going to be if you're in the path of totality, when the sun is completely covered by the moon. So if you're in Hopkinsville and you're at that point where the whole sun is being covered, then you can take them off. But here in Richmond, since we're not having totality, we're going to have to wear them at all times. And sunglasses are not enough. These solar glasses are special. They're going to have a special filter on them, so we have to wear the solar glasses at all times and not sunglasses. It is going to be a free viewing party. The max for us in Richmond will be around 2:30. So we're going to go and be at the observation deck, which is across from the Hummel Planetarium. And then that's going to start around 1 when the eclipse is going to start, and then we'll be there till around 4. And then we're going to go and have a planetarium show at 4:30. Free for the public and open to the public.
Ida also fills us in on the Perseid meteor shower, which happens every August and is a great event to witness in the night skies as well. For WBON TV here on EKU's campus, I'm Marissa Hempel.